Hey fragrance friends and enthusiasts, welcome back. It's Benjamin here at the Scentaur Fragrance Show, chatting about another beautiful fragrance. Let me know in the comment section below what you're wearing today, what's your scent of the day, what are you smelling like, and of course, help this channel grow. Jump into that comment section, help me out, let's grow. And let's talk about this beautiful fragrance here. This is Lauder for Men. This is the cologne spray. This is actually the vintage bottle out of my dad's collection. You can still actually get this fragrance. If you thought it was long gone and forgotten about, you can actually get it at Macy's.com. But let's talk about this fragrance, and let's actually talk about why I think this fragrance is a bit of a winner and actually was quite a solid release when it came out back in the day. So this is a solid fragrance, guys. You're getting some thyme. I can notice that. You're getting some beautiful blends of some citrus. I definitely get a little bit of lime. I love the citruses, and with these old cologne style fragrances, they had great citruses back then. They were more full-bodied, and they smelled a little bit more natural than perhaps the citruses we get in our designer fragrances, at least these days. So really nice citruses off the top. Then you'll notice the coriander, and if you're not familiar with coriander, it has a distinct woody spiciness to it. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's almost like a little bit more of a mellow or like a gray black pepper type of smell to me. In a lot of situations, that's how it comes off to me. And it also has cardamom, which adds to a little bit of the spiciness here. Not overtly spicy, and the cardamom adds a little bit of that sensuality. It really makes the fragrance smell more modern, even though this is a vintage bottle and it's generally was released quite a few years ago. This fragrance had a lot of charm, and the cardamom does it justice. They did a really good job. I think might be some lavender, maybe some rose snuck up in here in the mid of the fragrance. But what this fragrance to me is really about is the citruses, the thyme, the coriander, and the cardamom. And then in the dry down, there's some amber. And this fragrance, the amber here is quite likable. It's very light amber, but it's very well done. This is an amber base that's not just, it's not one of those modern fragrances that just says it has amber to say it has it, or, sandalwood so they can justify saying that they have a base in the fragrance and just throwing in those molecules inside the fragrance. There's actually a built amber accord with this fragrance, and they actually put a little bit of effort into it. So nice fragrance, very refreshing. One of the better classic men's fragrances I've smelled. I'm not saying that just to make it up. This one is actually one of the better classic men's fragrances. If you're looking for those, I made a list about some of the top 10 best green fragrances. You can still get Pour Monsieur by Chanel. And Ateus by Chanel is out there. You can still get Oscar de la Renta Pour Louis. Still a great fragrance. It's still kind of easy to find. And another one that's also great for the money is J. Per, the EDT or the EDP, but I'd recommend the EDP. Anyways, solid fragrance, really nice. It is nice that it's still available. It's still made. Probably reformulated, probably doesn't have the same magic as this one, but it's still available for about $70. And these, pretty nice. You get a good size, you get a lot of juice, and classy fragrance, timeless. And I don't think that this would disappoint you, even though there are fougere vibes to this fragrance. It's not overtly powdery. It doesn't have a lot of lavender. And again, it has some more that notes and some more qualities to this fragrance that perhaps make it a little bit more charming, and again, a little bit more modern in a way. So really nice blend of things, really. So once we get into that performance category, it's an eau de cologne. Let me spray it up on me right here for you and show you that good sprayer. It's one of those big jumbo sprayers, but it works, and it works, guys. It just has charm. And even though it's a classic fragrance, and it does have some oak moss, I still feel like a lot of younger guys or guys who are maybe wanting to explore fougères, I think this would be a good one to give a try, maybe give a go, and I don't think you'd be disappointed. It's a classy little thing, and it still has it. It still got it. So nice fragrance. Performance-wise, though, which I was talking about, it's more of a 6-hour fragrance, maybe 5 for a cologne concentration, or at least maybe they just call it a cologne. Maybe they just call it that because, guys, if you didn't know, back in the day, especially with the Western market in the U.S., perfumes or parfums were marketed towards ladies, even though it's concentration. The concentration really doesn't have anything to do with gender in fragrances, and the colognes were marketed more towards men. And the highly concentrated fragrances, they would actually call them super colognes, or cologne supers, or cologne concentrates, which is actually kind of funny. But anyways, I do think that this has a little bit more depth and a little bit more weight behind it, and it's going to give you more performance than an aftershave will. For certain, this will give you better performance than just an aftershave. Solid fragrance though. Compliment getter wise, got a little bit of respect. Got some people respecting me, but didn't get chased down. Didn't get any big compliments with this fragrance, even though the citruses are nice off the top. It does smell classic, but it doesn't smell old school, I guess, if that makes sense. Some fragrances might lead people to think old school. This fragrance doesn't exactly lean that way. It just makes me think gentleman, and that's not a bad thing. But nice fragrance, not bad at all. But really didn't get me compliments. You know, these types of fougères usually don't get me compliments unless they're really trendy or they have a little bit of sweetness underlined with it or a lot of freshness off the top. You know, things like cowboy grass actually did actually a pretty good job with compliments from Dias and Durga. Anyways, guys, check this one out. There's a lot of nice little barbershop fougere fragrances that get forgotten about. I know that there's some fragrance reviewers out there who really like the oak moss fougères, and that's all they want to talk about and all they focus on. So there are still people who love these and talk about these, seek them out, and certainly still wear them. It's not an outdated DNA. It's not an outdated style. It's still here to stay. It's still here to play. And this really does a really good job. It does a great job of things, and helped me to open my eyes. And this fragrance might help you open your eyes a little bit. That there's still some really good, you know, classic inspired fragrances out there that might just be worth checking out. So don't sleep on the fougères. Give them a try. See if they work for you. Don't completely avoid everything with oak moss or lavender just because you don't think it's the most trendy thing in the world. Give them a try. You might just fall in love. And that's what this video is all about. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, finding a vintage bottle is kind of hard to get. Prices aren't outrageous on this Lauder usually, but some people who know what they have might charge you a lot. But honestly, if you are able to find one from an estate sale or somebody on eBay, sometimes you can even find a vintage bottle for a decent price, and you can still get the modern formulation for about 70. So it's available, it's out there, and it's actually pretty nice for what it is. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that I made sense, came out clear and true to you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Did you like my review today? Did you like hearing about this fragrance? Was it fun? Was it enjoyable? And did you like seeing this face? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you next time, guys. Hope that you enjoyed this content. Wear what you love, rock what you got, and you know what to do to help me down below. Come on, help a man out, and like, comment, you know, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time, everybody. Peace out, and bye.